We once enjoyed a beautiful connection to nature, but that world is changing. Welcome back, tough kids, to our latest installment, Nature, a Lost Connection. The digital age brought many rewards. Most are at our fingertips: online banking, shopping, gaming. Even watching the Tough Kid channel on YouTube is just a click away. But all this screen time is still something in the process, our connection to nature. But before we jump into it, if you like our content here at the Tough Kid channel, please like and share our videos. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you're new, please consider subscribing so you can get alerts and updates. You can follow me on Facebook right here. To understand nature is to love nature, and to love nature is to be happy 12 months a year. People always ask me, what's your favorite month? To which I respond, all of them. And it isn't just me who has a strong connection to nature. Most Generation X tough kids grew up that way. Nature was in our DNA. It was common for us to say things like, it's too cold to snow, or it smells like it's going to rain. We didn't need the Weather Channel. Our connection to nature was the Weather Channel. When you grow up with no central air conditioning or other modern conveniences, the weather and nature was an important part of your life. We knew things like when the peak fall foliage season was. In my northern New Jersey town of Ramsey, the peak time for leaf color was approximately October 24th. This magical place is Finch Park on a golden Saturday morning. Ironically, this photo was taken on October 24th, 1987. We had the turning of the leaves down to a science. See what I mean? The kids from upstate New York and Vermont took long weekends to go apple picking with their families, where they would then jar the apples or make apple pies or apple sauce.
Pork chops and applesauce. That's swell.
My connection to nature and the land has led me to this, the nurturing and caring of two little fig plants. I planted them by a wall which protected the roots and branches from the harsh winter wind. I located a place that received the greatest amount of sunlight, and then 5 years later, that little fig bush grew into this monster fig tree. Stored in the cupboard is just a partial of this year's fig jam. Maybe I should give a few away as a Tough Kid prize. How did our generation acquire all this knowledge about nature and growing things? It was passed down to us from one of the older members of the family. We learned about composting and soil nutrients. We learned what to plant and where to plant and when to plant. Strawberries were picked in April and May, blueberries in June and July. In the fall, New Jersey has the cranberry harvest. Here we are stopped on the side of the road at a cranberry bog in Chatsworth. Beautiful scenery, isn't it? August was tomato time. So many ripened at once that we needed to take the abundance of tomatoes and make sauce. Jarring the tomatoes so they would last throughout the winter. Canning and jarring. Yet another self-reliant virtue connected to nature that was passed down to us. We never heard of DEET, so when the mosquitoes started biting in the summer, we cut down and dried out punks and burned them. There's my fireplace snapping. Did you hear that? We learned early on that punk smoke kept the blood-hungry pests away. Sleepovers for Generation X was sleeping out under the stars, either inside a tent or a tree fort. I remember buying our tent at the appropriately named Ramsey Outdoor Store on Route 17. In the 1970s and 80s, it was the most popular store in town. Inside those tents, we stayed up half the night, telling scary stories. I can still smell the morning mildew on our sleeping bags and the tent canvas. I love the smell of mildew in the morning. It smells like victory.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
The first snowfall was usually right after Thanksgiving. Heavy wet precipitation referred to as a good packing snow, perfect for building forts and snowmen. There was the lighter, flakier snow that usually accompanied blizzards with high snow drifts. We knew that it was easier to shovel blizzard snow, more of it, but lighter. Nature was everything to us. Don't come home until the streetlights come on was not a cliche. We lived it. building forts, playing war in the woods, fishing in ponds, catching fireflies, putting tadpoles in buckets and watching them turn into toads right before our eyes. We would hike mountains, run through the meadows, explore forests, swim the sea, climb the trees, breathe the wild air, go through ponds in the woods. Here's my dog Luca walking across a rickety bridge. He's a tough dog. Well, I must be wrapping this up because it's Friday night, December 5th, and Rudolph is going to be on TV in a couple of minutes. She said I was cute. Anyway, it's time for people of all ages to get back to nature. Nature won't have you feeling empty inside. Nature won't spread gossip about you. Nature won't lie to you, or bully you, or ruin your reputation. Nature will teach you life skills and provide an escape from all the daily toxicity we experience. Nature just might end up being your most trusted, loyal friend. It's time to get back to nature for all of us. Until next time, Tough Kid Nation, always remember that back is the way forward. See you next time.